Have you ever woken up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. and found yourself lying there, wide-eyed, with a sense that something was stirring within you? You might have wondered why you're awake at this particular hour, almost as though the universe is whispering something, pulling you out of your slumber for a reason. This might feel like a disruption to your sleep cycle, an inconvenient moment in the middle of the night. But what if I told you that it's not random at all? In fact, it could be the universe's way of calling you to awaken spiritually. According to ancient Buddhist teachings, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are considered highly significant, a time known as the hour of the soul's awakening. This isn't just a concept lost in history books or something for esoteric philosophers to ponder. It's a time when the energy of the universe is at its purest, the external world is at its quietest, and the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is thinner than ever. This is when your mind, body, and spirit are aligned most harmoniously, and it offers a unique opportunity for introspection, meditation, and spiritual realignment. Now, you might be asking yourself, why these hours? What makes this time so special? Think about some of the most successful and spiritually grounded figures in history. People like Steve Jobs or the Dalai Lama. Both were known to begin their days with practices of reflection and meditation. Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, often spoke about the importance of quiet time in the mornings to clear his mind and set his intentions for the day. Similarly, the Dalai Lama, who has dedicated his life to spiritual enlightenment, often begins his mornings with hours of quiet meditation. Both men understood the transformative power of early morning hours. They recognized the calm energy of the early morning as a time when their minds were most receptive to deep spiritual reflection and insight. It's not just about waking up early, though. It's about understanding the spiritual significance behind those early hours and how to harness that energy for personal growth. The period between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. isn't just a time when we are physically awake. It's when our spiritual selves can be most awake too. This is a time when the external noise of the world fades away, and we can listen to our inner voice with more clarity. The mind is quieter, the heart is more open, and the soul is more receptive to guidance. You might even feel like something is calling you, something within you is trying to speak up, and that's exactly what's happening. This is not just a random waking moment, but a sign that your spirit is asking for your attention. For instance, imagine you're in a moment of uncertainty in your life. Perhaps you're facing a decision that has you feeling uneasy. When you wake up during these hours, instead of trying to fall back asleep, it might be the perfect moment to pause and reflect on your situation. The energy during this time is incredibly potent, and it allows you to tap into a deeper layer of awareness and understanding. You might receive insights that would have otherwise been lost in the hustle and bustle of the day. These early hours allow your subconscious mind to speak, and with some practice, you can start listening to its messages. During these hours, your body is also more attuned to subtle energies. In fact, many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, believe that vital energy, what we refer to as prana, flows more freely and with greater balance during the early morning hours. This is when your body's energy channels are open, and the life force energy that sustains you is most accessible. In this quiet time, your energy is being realigned, and any imbalances or blockages within your system are being cleansed. When you wake up during this period, it's like your body is inviting you to tune into this energy flow, to listen, to breathe deeply, and to connect with it on a soul-deep level. So, how do you make the most of this awakening hour? What can you do to truly embrace this spiritually charged moment? The first step is to understand that this is a precious opportunity, an invitation from the universe to realign your energy, quiet your mind, and begin your day from a place of inner peace and clarity. Rather than dreading the interruption to your sleep, you can learn to see it as a gift. To begin, take a moment to consciously breathe. It might sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful tools in Buddhist teachings for bringing calm and clarity to the mind. Conscious breathing is more than just filling your lungs with air. It's about being fully present with your breath, letting go of any distractions, and calming your mind. If you wake up during this time, don't just lie there wondering why you're awake. Instead, sit up, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth. As you breathe, feel the energy of the universe flowing into you, revitalizing your spirit. Breathe deeply and let go of any tension in your body. This simple practice is not just about calming the mind. It's about aligning your energy with the vibrations of the universe and opening yourself up to a deeper sense of clarity and balance. Another powerful practice during this time is gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of many spiritual traditions, and it holds a particularly important place in Buddhism. When you wake up during this quiet period, it's the perfect moment to reflect on the things in your life that you're grateful for. But here's a twist. Don't just be thankful for what you have now. Express gratitude for what you want to manifest in your life, as if it's already here. This might seem like a stretch at first, but the universe operates outside the constraints of time. It doesn't see past, present, or future. What matters is the energy you're putting out into the world. And when you act with gratitude, you create a field of positive energy that attracts more good into your life. For example, if you want peace in your life, don't just say, "I hope I find peace one day." Instead say, "I am deeply grateful for the peace that already exists in my life." By doing this, you align your energy with the frequency of peace, and the universe will respond accordingly. This is why people who practice gratitude consistently often report feeling more fulfilled and aligned with their purpose. When you express gratitude in this way, you open yourself up to abundance, connection, and growth. Lastly, setting intentions during these hours is incredibly powerful. Intentions, according to Buddhist philosophy, are like seeds that you plant in your consciousness. These seeds will grow throughout the day, shaping your experiences and interactions. Waking up during these hours is the perfect time to sit quietly, reflect on what you want to create in your life, and set a clear intention. Don't just focus on surface-level goals like, "I want to be more productive," or "I want to finish my to-do list." Instead, aim to set intentions that are in alignment with your deeper purpose. Ask yourself, what do I want to create in my life today that serves my highest good? For instance, instead of setting an intention to simply be productive, set an intention to use your time in a meaningful way. Perhaps your intention is to create harmony, spread kindness, or deepen your spiritual practice. Aligning your intentions with something larger than yourself, whether it's peace, love, or connection to others, will help you experience the day on a more profound level. By practicing conscious breathing, gratitude, and intention setting, you start to use the early morning hours to transform your entire life. You shift your energy from the chaos of daily distractions to a calm, centered, and intentional space. Instead of rushing through the day on autopilot, you become more conscious of your actions, thoughts, and emotional responses. Over time, these practices will not only help you feel more connected to your higher self, but they will also lead to deeper fulfillment and purpose in your life. As you begin to embrace the early morning hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you might notice that the world around you shifts. You may start to feel more at ease with life's challenges, more connected to your purpose, and more aligned with the universe's energy. Waking up during these hours is not just an interruption. It's an invitation to take control of your energy, transform your day, and ultimately, your life. It's a call to align with something greater than yourself, something timeless and powerful. And when you answer that call, you embark on a journey of spiritual growth and transformation. So, next time you wake up during this sacred period, instead of rolling over and hoping for more sleep, embrace the moment. Quiet your mind, breathe deeply, and set your intentions. You'll be amazed at the peace, clarity, and energy you can create in just a few short minutes, and how that energy will carry you throughout the rest of the day. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is not just an interruption to your sleep. It's a unique moment that aligns you with the natural rhythm of the universe. These early hours hold spiritual significance in many traditions, especially in Buddhism, where they are seen as a sacred time when the energy of the universe is most aligned with your inner being. This period, often referred to as the hour of the soul's awakening, is more than just an ordinary part of the night. It's a time when your consciousness can connect with higher realms of understanding, and when your energy body is naturally in a state of heightened receptivity. The world around you is still. The hustle and bustle of daily life has not yet begun. The noise that often drowns out your thoughts during the day is absent, leaving a profound silence. It's during this stillness that the universe seems to hold its breath, creating an ideal space for deep reflection, meditation, and spiritual insight. In Buddhist philosophy, the external world quiets down at this time, allowing your own mind, body, and spirit to become more attuned to the divine energies that surround you. Imagine for a moment that you are awake, lying in the dark of your room. But instead of the usual worry or frustration that comes from a disrupted sleep cycle, you begin to feel a deep sense of peace. The distractions of the day are miles away, and in this rare stillness, there is a sense of something greater at play. It's as if the universe is sending you a signal, calling you to listen more closely. This quiet moment is a signal to your higher self, a time when you can hear the whispers of your soul, nudging you toward your true purpose. During these early hours, your energy system, also known as prana in many spiritual traditions, is being naturally cleansed. Prana is often thought of as the life force that flows through the body, similar to what Western science might refer to as bioelectric energy. Just as the body undergoes physical cleansing during sleep, the energy body does the same during this sacred time. This is why so many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of this window, as it's seen as a time when your body and spirit are most open to healing and realignment. Imagine your soul as a garden, and these early morning hours as the moment when the soil is being prepared for new growth, free of any emotional or energetic weeds that might hinder your progress. Take a moment to reflect on the morning habits of some of the most influential and successful figures in the world, like Apple CEO Tim Cook or media mogul Oprah Winfrey. Tim Cook is famously known for waking up at 3:45 a.m. every day to start his morning routine. He believes that this time is the key to setting a productive and focused tone for the day. Cook uses this early time for exercise, catching up on emails, and preparing for the challenges of the day ahead. Oprah, too, has openly discussed how the early mornings are sacred to her. She uses the quiet hours of the morning for prayer, meditation, and journaling, practices that ground her before she faces the world. Both of these highly successful individuals have embraced the early hours as a way to connect with their inner selves, recharge their energy, and set a clear, focused intention for the day ahead. But it's not just about famous figures and their productivity. The early hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are seen as a powerful time to reconnect with your soul. In many spiritual teachings, it is said that the universe speaks more clearly during this time because there are fewer distractions and less external noise. The energies surrounding you are purer, allowing for a deeper connection with your own intuition, inner wisdom, and even divine guidance. Whether you choose to meditate, pray, journal, or simply sit in silence, this is a time to reconnect with the deeper layers of your being. It's also worth noting that during these early hours, the energy of the earth itself is in a more receptive state. Just as the moon pulls at the tides of the ocean, the subtle energies of the earth are believed to be in alignment with your spiritual essence. This connection between the earth's natural rhythms and your own energy field creates an ideal moment for introspection and self-reflection. It's as if nature itself is syncing with your inner world, helping you to realign, reset, and purify yourself on a deeper level. In this context, waking up during these hours can be seen as a spiritual invitation. It's a call to tune in to your higher self and harness the power of the moment. Many people report feeling a sense of clarity or profound insight when they wake up during this time. They might experience intuitive flashes, moments of creative inspiration, or even the feeling that they are receiving guidance from a higher source. Whether you believe this is the universe speaking to you or your own subconscious mind communicating, the key is to listen. So the next time you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., resist the urge to roll over and try to fall back asleep. Instead, See it as an opportunity, a moment when your energy is aligned with the universe, offering you a chance to tap into something deeper, something more meaningful. This sacred window provides a moment of stillness where you can realign, heal, and listen to the quiet whispers of your soul. In the silence of these early hours, you may find the answers you've been searching for all along. Imagine waking up at 4 a.m., eyes blinking open in the quiet darkness. You're not sure why you're awake, but something stirs inside you. It's a subtle restlessness, a sensation that you're missing something. Maybe it's that little spark of insight, that message from within, or just a pull to reconnect with something deeper. What if I told you this early hour is more than just a random disruption in your sleep cycle? It's actually a sacred window of time when the world is silent, and your soul has a unique opportunity to awaken, realign, and recharge. The early hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are seen as spiritually potent, and this time can be harnessed to truly transform not just your day, but your entire life. The practices we're about to explore aren't just things to do in the morning. They're tools for creating a shift in your energy, your focus, and your purpose. They help you ground yourself in the present moment, connect to your highest potential, and send out clear intentions that shape your reality. These practices have been revered by ancient traditions, particularly in Buddhism, where mornings are seen as a time to reconnect to your essence. Even modern-day influential figures such as Oprah Winfrey and Elon Musk have emphasized the importance of morning rituals in setting their day. So, how can you tap into these early hours to create meaningful change? Let's dive deeper into 3 powerful spiritual practices that will not only change how you feel, but will ripple through the rest of your life. The first practice is conscious breathing, a tool that can instantly calm your mind, center your thoughts, and realign your energy. Waking up at 4 a.m. can often feel disorienting. You might find yourself in a state of confusion or anxiety. The first impulse might be to check your phone, start planning the day, or even start stressing about everything you have to do. But instead, take a deep breath. Let go of the noise, the distractions, and return to yourself. This isn't just about breathing in and out. It's about becoming aware of each breath and using it to calm your mind and body. This is something deeply ingrained in Buddhist practices, where conscious breathing is seen as a bridge to the present moment. The act of breathing slowly and intentionally allows you to move out of your head and back into your body, resetting your nervous system. The technique is simple. Sit up comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in through your nose, letting the air expand your lungs. Feel the coolness of the air entering your body. Now exhale slowly, releasing any tension or discomfort. Focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. As you breathe, let go of any stress or lingering worries. You might even imagine your breath as a cleansing force, sweeping away the clutter of the mind and resetting your energy. When you make this practice a daily habit, not only will it help you in the quiet hours of the morning, but it will transform your emotional state throughout the day. With each conscious breath, you're anchoring yourself in the present and inviting clarity into your life. After calming your mind, the next practice is gratitude and reflection. This is one of the most powerful tools for shifting your energy. Gratitude isn't just about being thankful for what you already have. It's about aligning your energy with the frequency of abundance and attracting more of what you desire into your life. Imagine, instead of waking up and focusing on what you lack, you start your day by expressing gratitude for what is already on its way to you. A friend of mine used to wake up early every morning, long before the world was stirring, to reflect on her life with gratitude. Rather than focusing on what was missing or what hadn't gone right, she would list the things she was grateful for, even the ones that hadn't yet materialized. She would say, "I am grateful for the peace I already have in my life," or "I am grateful for the love that surrounds me." The magic of this practice was in the way it shifted her energy. Over time, she began attracting new opportunities, connections, career breakthroughs, and even moments of pure joy that she hadn't expected. This is the power of gratitude. It creates a resonance, a frequency that draws more of the same into your life. The more you practice gratitude for things you haven't yet seen, the more aligned you become with your desires. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil, and soon enough, those seeds will sprout. Gratitude is a tool for rewiring your mindset from scarcity to abundance. It shifts your vibration from lack to plenty, and when you approach your mornings from a place of thanks and abundance, you begin to attract more of the same. In the quiet hours of early morning, you can align yourself with the energy of the universe, making this the perfect time to plant those seeds of abundance. Lastly, we come to the practice of setting intentions. Intentions are the compass by which we navigate our day, and setting them in the early hours ensures that we're moving in the direction of our highest good. Intentions are not goals. They're more subtle, energetic markers of what we want to manifest in our lives. When you wake up early, instead of diving into the practicalities of the day, take a moment to align your mind and heart with a clear intention. This practice is deeply rooted in Buddhist philosophy, where intentions are seen as seeds that you plant in your consciousness, nurturing them until they bear fruit in your life. Think about it this way. If your intention is simply to get through the day, then that's exactly what will happen. But if your intention is to live with purpose and mindfulness, you're sending out a vibration that will direct your actions toward a deeper sense of fulfillment. A friend of mine, an entrepreneur, once told me about how she used intention setting to change her relationship with work. Instead of waking up every morning with a long list of tasks, she would begin her day by setting an intention for the kind of energy she wanted to bring into her work. She would say things like, "Today, I will approach challenges with creativity and patience," or "Today, I will choose joy in every interaction." Over time, this shift in focus allowed her to navigate her days with more purpose, less stress, and a sense of fulfillment that hadn't existed before. Intentions are like subtle shifts in your internal energy that direct your actions in ways that align with your greater purpose. When you bring these three practices, conscious breathing, gratitude, and intention setting, into your early morning routine, you're not just setting yourself up for a productive day. You're creating a shift in your consciousness, one that is aligned with your higher self and the flow of the universe. Even influential figures like Tim Ferriss, Oprah Winfrey, and Barack Obama understand the importance of morning rituals. Obama, for instance, starts his day with a cup of coffee and reading, but what's key is his focus on taking the time to align his mind before diving into the day. Oprah credits her success to a morning routine of prayer and meditation, a practice she's used for years to stay grounded and focused. It's no coincidence that these powerful individuals all swear by the same concept. How you start your day shapes the rest of it. By intentionally waking up during the hours when the world is still, you tap into a sacred moment of stillness that allows you to reset your energy, reflect on your life, and plant seeds for your future. With conscious breathing, gratitude, and intention setting, these early hours become a transformative opportunity, an opportunity to align your energy with the life you truly desire. There's something magical about waking up early, before the world has fully come to life. It's as though the universe itself is whispering to you, offering a chance to tap into a deeper, more sacred part of yourself. Between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., there's a unique energy in the air, a moment of stillness that allows you to reset, refocus, and prepare for the day ahead. This period isn't just a quiet gap before the world rushes in. It's a doorway, a sacred threshold that, when approached with intention and mindfulness, can change the entire course of your day and ultimately your life. Let's take a moment to imagine this. You're awake in the stillness of the early morning. The house is quiet. The hustle of daily life hasn't yet begun. As you sit up, there's a subtle feeling of calm. This is your time, a moment when the energy of the universe is more accessible, when you can tune into your body, mind, and spirit without the usual distractions. It's the perfect opportunity to align yourself with the higher frequencies that surround you, to move into a place of deep awareness and reflection. It's as if this time, these few precious hours, are meant to help you align with your true self, your higher purpose. This shift can be subtle at first, but its impact is profound. The first time I encountered the power of these early hours was during my travels to Thailand, where I met a young monk who embodied a deep sense of peace and clarity. His routine was simple. He woke up every morning at 4 a.m. without fail. At first, he found the hours a challenge, just as anyone might. He wasn't immune to doubts or distractions. But what he learned over time was that these hours held something extraordinary. It wasn't just about waking up early. It was about the conscious choices he made in those early moments. He would sit in silence, breathe deeply, express gratitude, and set his intentions for the day ahead. The results were immediate. He began to experience his life with a newfound sense of calm and clarity. His ability to navigate challenges, his peace in the face of uncertainty, became almost magnetic. Over time, people started to approach him for guidance. His mornings, which he initially approached with some hesitation, became the foundation for a life full of inner peace, clarity, and purpose. What he realized, and what he taught me, was that these early hours aren't just a period of personal time. They are an invitation to create alignment with the universe, to step into a rhythm where your thoughts, actions, and intentions are perfectly synchronized with your deepest self. The transformative power of the early morning isn't exclusive to monks in distant temples. It's a tool available to anyone, at any stage of life. Think about some of the most influential people in the world, leaders like Oprah Winfrey, Tim Cook, or Elon Musk. They all understand the importance of these early moments. Oprah, for instance, has spoken frequently about her morning ritual, which includes quiet moments of reflection and gratitude. These practices, she claims, help her stay grounded and aligned with her true purpose, even amidst her incredibly busy schedule. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, is known for waking up at 4 a.m. to get a head start on his day, using the early hours to plan, reflect, and focus on his most important priorities. Even Elon Musk, whose life is often described as a whirlwind of productivity, makes time in the early morning to center himself and set his intentions for the day. But you don't need to be a billionaire CEO or a famous public figure to experience the benefits of this time. The power of the early morning is universal. It's a sacred window that, when approached with intention, can change your entire outlook on life. The monk in Thailand showed me that it's not just about waking up early, it's about how you use that time. Those hours before dawn allow you to get in touch with your higher self, to reconnect with your inner wisdom, and to begin the day with a sense of purpose that will ripple through every action and decision that follows. Consider the simple, yet transformative practice of setting intentions. Instead of waking up and simply thinking about the tasks you need to complete, try framing your thoughts around your deeper purpose. Instead of saying, "I have so much to do today," try saying, "Today, I will live with clarity and intention." This subtle shift changes the entire energy of your day. By setting clear, positive intentions in the early morning, you're planting the seeds for the life you want to create. It's not magic, it's alignment. When you align yourself with your purpose early in the day, the universe begins to conspire in your favor, bringing opportunities and synchronicities that align with that energy. The transformation doesn't end once the early morning hours are over. In fact, that's when the real power kicks in. The calm, focused energy you cultivate in the early hours begins to seep into the rest of your day. Your ability to stay calm in the face of challenges, to make decisions with clarity, and to live with intention will be strengthened by the habits you build during this sacred time. Over time, this practice becomes second nature. You find that you move through your day with purpose, with an energy that attracts positive outcomes and opportunities. You become less reactive and more mindful, more in tune with your higher self and your true desires. The early morning isn't just a time for stillness, it's a time for transformation. By using these hours to practice conscious breathing, express gratitude, and set clear intentions, you're tapping into a deeper level of consciousness, one that will help you manifest the life you desire. These moments, often dismissed as mere hours before the start of the real day, are in fact the key to unlocking your fullest potential. When you embrace them with open arms and a clear heart, the transformation that occurs is nothing short of profound. And it all begins with waking up early, not just to face the day, but to shape it, to create it, and to live it with intention. There is a quiet power in the early morning hours that most people overlook. While the world around us sleeps, something shifts within the stillness. The time between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is more than just an inconvenient interruption to your sleep cycle. It's a sacred moment that offers an opportunity for transformation, one that many of the world's most influential and powerful people have recognized and harnessed. From Oprah Winfrey to Tim Cook, these individuals have found that the early hours are not just for catching up on emails or scrambling to finish tasks. They are sacred moments of alignment with the universe, a time to tap into deeper consciousness and set the stage for a day of purpose, clarity, and intention. Waking up at this hour is not an accident. It's an invitation to connect with something greater than yourself. It's like a window into a parallel space, one where your mind is clear, your energy is at its purest, and your body is undergoing a subtle reset. Imagine waking up and finding yourself in a place where the noise of the world has not yet entered, where there are no distractions, no obligations, and no immediate demands on your time. The universe is still, and you are in a unique position to listen to yourself, to your inner wisdom, to the divine energy that surrounds you. The truth is, these early hours can change everything. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly move through their days with a calm energy, handling stress and challenges with grace, it's often because they've learned to embrace the early morning as a time of personal transformation. They've learned that the stillness of the early hours offers them a profound sense of clarity. When you wake up before dawn and center yourself with conscious breathing, gratitude, and intentionality, you're not just preparing to get through the day. You're actively setting the stage for a life filled with meaning and purpose. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful and influential people in the world, has often spoken about her morning rituals. She wakes up early, before the hustle of the day takes over, to meditate and reflect. This quiet time allows her to check in with herself, to express gratitude, and to set her intentions. For Oprah, these moments are not just for relaxation, but for recalibration. She believes that starting her day in alignment with her deepest values and desires helps her approach everything that comes afterward with clarity and purpose. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, has a similar routine. Cook wakes up every morning at 4 a.m., using those early hours to prepare for the day ahead. He said that he spends this time planning his day, responding to emails, and getting into the right mindset before his workday officially begins. This early morning routine allows him to feel in control of his day, to set priorities, and to start the day with a clear sense of purpose. Even Elon Musk, with his unrelenting schedule, finds power in the early morning. While his daily routine is intense, Musk has mentioned that he makes time in the mornings to focus on his most important priorities, which gives him a sense of control and direction as his day progresses. But here's the thing. This isn't just about wealthy CEOs or famous figures. It's about you too. The early hours offer a unique opportunity for anyone to align their energy with the universe. If you start your day with intention, breathing deeply, giving thanks, and setting your sights on your goals, you're not just getting through the day, you're setting the foundation for a life that is purposeful, impactful, and aligned with your highest truth. When you wake up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., and take the time to breathe deeply, your body and mind undergo a process of cleansing. It's as if your internal system is being rebooted. By focusing on your breath, you clear away emotional blockages and create a space for new energy to flow through you. This process is grounding. It helps you connect with your essence, with your soul, and reminds you of who you truly are beyond all the noise and demands of the external world. But it's not just about breathing. Gratitude plays a pivotal role in transforming these early mornings. Taking a few moments to reflect on your life and express gratitude, even for things that haven't yet materialized, creates an energetic shift. Think about it. Instead of focusing on what's lacking in your life or what's not going well, you turn your attention toward what you already have, what you're already thankful for. Oprah often says, gratitude is the key to abundance, and she's absolutely right. When you express gratitude, you send out a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive more of the same. This energy of gratitude creates a magnetic field around you, attracting the things you desire. This is why, when you wake up in the early hours, you have the opportunity to plant seeds for the life you want to create. You're not just setting the tone for your day, you're setting the tone for your future. It's like waking up in a garden, where you have the power to plant intentions, simple, clear desires that guide your day, your actions, and your decisions. And the more you do it, the more you become attuned to the flow of the universe. You begin to see how the world responds to your energy. The power of intention setting during these early morning hours is incredible. It's not just about making plans for the day ahead. It's about planting the seeds for your larger dreams and desires. Think about it. When you wake up and say, "Today I will live with purpose," instead of just thinking, "I want to get through the day," you're aligning yourself with a deeper purpose. It's not a passive way of living. It's an active choice to make every moment meaningful. And here's the most incredible part of all. The energy you cultivate in these early hours doesn't just dissipate when the day begins. No, it builds, it strengthens. The calm and clarity you've established within yourself during the morning will carry you through the rest of the day, helping you navigate challenges with grace, make decisions from a place of clarity, and live with intention. The positive energy you create in the early morning hours begins to seep into every aspect of your life. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. When you commit to waking up early and using that time to realign with your true self, the transformation will begin to unfold. You'll notice changes in how you feel, how you think, and how the world responds to you. You'll become more present, more aligned, and more in tune with the life you've always wanted to create. This sacred time in the early hours will serve as the foundation for everything that follows. Your mornings will no longer be just a means of survival. They will become the starting point for a life filled with purpose, alignment, and transformation. The early hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are more than just a time when the world is still asleep. They are a sacred window where the universe whispers its truths, inviting you to reconnect with your soul. In these quiet moments, everything feels more aligned, as though the cosmic energy is more attuned to your being. And yet, so many of us rush past these precious minutes, unaware of the transformative power they hold. But what if you paused, tuned in, and embraced these early hours as a time to reset your energy, realign your spirit, and cultivate a sense of deep clarity that would carry through the rest of your day? Just look at the routines of some of the world's most successful and powerful figures. People whose influence and impact are undeniable. Oprah Winfrey, for example, has often spoken about how she uses the early morning hours to center herself before the world awakens. Her mornings begin before the sun rises, not in a rush to check emails or make plans, but in stillness. Oprah takes time to meditate, reflect, and express gratitude for everything she has and everything she's manifesting. She believes that this practice, quiet and reflective, grounds her and allows her to approach each day with a clearer, more open mind. It's not just about productivity, but about aligning with a higher purpose, giving her the energy to move through her day with intention and grace. Similarly, Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, is known for his unwavering commitment to the early morning hours. Every day, he wakes up at 4:30 a.m., not because he's driven by a need to get ahead of the competition, but because he values the solitude and mental clarity that comes with those early moments. He spends this time reflecting, organizing his thoughts, and preparing mentally for the day ahead. It's clear that for Tim Cook, the quiet of the morning is where he finds the focus needed to run one of the most successful companies in the world. His practice reflects a commitment to inner peace and mindful action, traits that have undoubtedly shaped the visionary leadership he's known for. And then there's Elon Musk, whose relentless schedule leaves little room for rest. Despite his global endeavors, Musk has said that he prioritizes the first hours of his day to focus on the most important tasks. He's often awake at 5 a.m., engaging in deep focus work before the rest of the world wakes up. Musk, too, recognizes the power of starting his day with intention. By carving out that time, he sets a purposeful foundation for the decisions he makes throughout the day. His success isn't just a result of hard work. It's also about starting each day with clarity, focusing his energy on what matters most, and realigning his intentions for his mission. These leaders, though coming from vastly different fields, share a common thread. They understand the profound power of early mornings. Their practices may differ, but they all recognize that the first hours of the day are not just about rushing through tasks or checking things off a list. These early hours are an opportunity to reset, to breathe deeply, and to consciously choose how they will show up in the world. For the rest of us, it's easy to overlook these moments as we rush to meet deadlines, get kids ready for school, or simply try to get a few extra minutes of sleep. But the truth is, the early morning hours offer us something truly special. They are a gift, a space where the outside world hasn't yet imposed its demands on us, and we have the chance to create our own energy, our own rhythm, and our own intentions for the day ahead. Whether you're in the midst of a spiritual awakening or just trying to get a handle on your daily routine, these early morning practices can have a profound impact. When you wake up during these hours, you aren't just waking your body, you're waking your spirit. You are stepping into a moment where you can cultivate clarity, peace, and focus, allowing your day to unfold with purpose and meaning. It's a time when your mind is clear, your energy is fresh, and your heart is open to receiving the guidance the universe has to offer. Each practice, whether it's conscious breathing, gratitude, or intention setting, is a powerful tool to help you tune into the energy of the universe. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are concrete actions that, when repeated consistently, can help shift your mindset and your energy. The beauty of these practices is that they don't require you to change your entire life overnight. They simply ask you to shift your perspective, to open yourself up to the possibility that the early hours hold something much more significant than you may have realized. If you choose to embrace the early morning as a sacred time, whether through meditation, breathing, gratitude, or intention setting, you open the door to a life that is more aligned with your true purpose. It's a gift, one that allows you to navigate each day with more clarity, confidence, and peace. Over time, this daily ritual becomes a foundation upon which you can build not just your mornings, but your entire life. You begin to move through the world with intention, attracting more of what you desire, and aligning yourself with the energy of abundance. Don't let the mornings slip away unnoticed. Take advantage of this sacred time to reset, reflect, and realign. Your early hours have the power to transform not just your day, but your life. The universe is calling, offering you the space to reconnect with your true self. All you have to do is listen,